lovely Taurians. So Taurus, it's that time again. This is your reading for July 2025. Thank you guys for being here. It's amazing to be with you and I hope you're all well. Now Taurus, I simply saw someone sitting outside looking very relaxed with a glass of wine. Now it's all symbolism. You may not drink alcohol, I don't know. But the energy coming through Taurus was not just of you relaxing. There was an enormous sense of relief. Oh, thank goodness. So I don't know whether or not Taurus, a cycle's closed out successfully and you're sort of celebrating. What I want to say is if you're celebrating quietly for whatever reason. Or Taurus, you may have decided to bring a situation to a close. It could have been dragging on for a long time and something has been resolved. I guess that's a similar type of energy. But you're now in a place of peace. You feel as if you can shut the door, and rather than the door slamming shut, it's closed very gently with a click. It's all fine. So Taurus, I think you are resting, recuperating, or you could be quietly celebrating. But what's come through most strongly, Taurus, is it's the end of an era. Okay, all right, guys. Now, talking about the sun, this is the Tarot du Soleil. I haven't actually used it for a very long time, but here we go, guys. The images are beautiful. Let's find out where this is going to take us, Taurus. You could simply be going on holiday after handing in your notice at work or after saying to your boss, I'm ready to retire. You could have successfully ended a marriage. You've received the money in your bank account. You're happy, you're chilled, you're single, and whew, it's done. You could have successfully mended a family situation, Taurus, and now you can put your feet up and relax. Whatever this is, you're moving into a new cycle and you're feeling just a sense of calm. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Taurians? Thank you. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What do we have for my lovely Taurians? Thank you, Michael. I can see this woman, she's lifting her face up to the sunshine and she's just breathing out. Yeah, you may have been waiting for this, Taurus, for the longest time. It might be your nervous system was in overdrive over the last few months. Not now, Taurus. You can relax, right? Saying that, 10 of Wands. So I feel, Taurus, this is just about to happen, or you're looking back at the stress you felt relating to a situation that was almost just too much. Just too much. Okay, King of Swords. It may well be, Taurus, that you have finalized a divorce. This can be a divorce lawyer dealing with documents and paperwork. It may be, Taurus, you've closed out a cycle, turned your back on someone who was being manipulative, being a bit strategic. In the past, the Two of Cups. In the past, Taurus, there was a lot of love and togetherness, a lot of happiness, a lot of peace and tranquility. After that time, Taurus, you realise that with the Nine of Cups, someone was being a little overindulgent. There was an aha moment. It could be, Taurus, you finding out that your other half was cheating on you and it was a shock. In your thoughts now, yes, the Lovers. You may be looking back, Taurus, thinking to yourself, I just didn't see it. I just didn't see it. You may have thought it would never happen to you. You may have thought, Taurus, you were in a beautiful, stable, happy relationship. and then realized, oh my goodness, the reason why my husband or my wife is so chilled out is they were involved with somebody else. They were being overindulgent. They were happy as Larry. In the immediate future, Taurus, Ace of Cups. There's you with that glass of wine. Now, either Taurus, you have mended a situation because you sat in self-love, you stood up for yourself, you called somebody out and they apologized for being strategic. And you two are enjoying a renewal of this relationship. You're getting the passion back. You two may have gone on a wonderful holiday together because this is someone who realized that they risked losing you. Or Taurus, you have ended a situation because you sat in self-love and you may, in the future, be thinking about someone else. This could be new love. In your fears, Taurus, is interesting, the Six of Cups. Fearing, Taurus, that somehow you're going to keep drifting back to the past, feeling a sense of nervousness or feeling heartbreak or feeling that a new situation is going to end in tears. You're fearing sitting in the past. In the environment, Taurus, is the Hermit. This is someone, Taurus, who may have been doing a lot of soul searching about you, or this is someone who withdrew. Maybe this is someone who wanted to distance themselves in order to think very carefully about what they wanted in the next few years. This could be somebody that you have mended a situation with, or this could be someone brand new who feels a little bit on their own. Somebody who may be approaching you because they're ready to move into a beautiful relationship. In your hopes, Taurus, you're hoping with the Star to fully heal, or you're hoping for a wish come true. Aquarian energy, lovely. And the final card, Taurus, is the Death card. Beautiful, I love this image. Major change and transformation. This is an archangel being given divine guidance from heaven. Wow. Massive change and transformation, Taurus, and a release of any stress, any fear, any doubt, the heaviness that you've been feeling. Beautiful, guys. Clarification for you. The Four of Swords. Yes, this is healing. Having become enlightened about a truth. This is healing, resting, recuperation. And we have the Page of Wands. Now, this is a message of good news, which is going to help light the path going forward. I'm looking at the globe and I'm hearing the completion of a cycle. Now, whoever is sat in the energy of the Hermit is thinking about the Hanged Man. They may be thinking about the fact, Taurus, that you sacrificed, that you were always there for them, that you were their rock, that they took you for granted. They're seeing things differently. Or this could be a Pisces that you're communicating with. The Three of Wands. This is someone, Taurus, who feels as if finally there's progress, or this person feels as if with you their ship will come in. Underneath the deck, guys, we have the Knight of Cups. Now, this is someone coming in to say, I'm sorry, or I love you, or can we reconcile? Could be a water sign you're thinking of. The Page of Coins. This could be an offer, or this could be an olive branch. I'm seeing all these white lights here, these orbs, and there's a lot of water here. You may feel very emotional at this point of time. It's as if this is the calm after the storm. It's done. It's over with. You're moving forward into a place of peace and relaxation. The Queen of Coins. So Taurus, this could be you. Okay. Or as a masculine, you may have reunited with a Queen of Coins. But overall, what I sense here is massive transformation. The heaviness has dissipated. If somebody was being a bit strategic, you called them out, they admitted the truth, they apologized, they've really thought about their actions. And I feel this is somebody who is deeply repentant. With the Ace of Cups, this is a renewal of the love between the two of you. Or Taurus, you have ended a situation with a King of Swords who was strategic, and you're moving forward with someone, Taurus, who is falling in love with you. Very simple. And this person is going to transform your life. So guys, this is beautiful. This is you releasing something heavy from the past. It might have been very painful. You may have sat in confusion for the longest time, and it related to either a lover situation, you found out someone was being unfaithful, or this might, Taurus, have been you just stuck in a dynamic where you couldn't trust someone and you ended up walking away. So let's have a look at the Ten of Wands and the King of Swords. This could be you finalizing a divorce, or this could be you, Taurus, realizing someone was strategic and everything blew up. And if that's the case, Taurus, this has just happened. Seven of Cups, feeling very confused. I don't understand what's going on here, right? Okay, bless you. Yeah, Five of Wands, feeling a sense of unrest. There might have been a big argument with someone. And we have the Six of Wands. You might have believed someone was sitting in ego, Taurus, wanted to win. You may have challenged this person, Taurus. This was all about ego, right? Yeah. Seven of Wands. And I think, Taurus, you put up very strong defenses. I'm not having this. Something has to change, or this is over. Yeah. So guys, whatever this was, it's either just happened. You've ended a long-term situation because you found out your person took a lover. There might have been a connection here with a Gemini, King of Swords, the Lover's card. The Lovers is Gemini, or a Virgo. We have Aquarius here too, Scorpio energy. Or Taurus, you are reconciling with a long-term partner after they admitted cheating on you. And this is you two on holiday, celebrating getting back together again. You've forgiven this person. Either or, guys. Either or. Yeah, because there was a Tower moment. Aries, Scorpio energy, there was a Tower moment. But I feel that at this point, this day that you're watching this reading, the Tower's already fallen. So in the past, guys, with the Two of Cups, I mean, there was a lot of love and togetherness. I feel that you two were incredibly close, you and your partner, until something happened to drive a wedge between you two. How are you feeling in the past? Four of Coins, okay. I thought, Taurus, this is you hanging on to someone that you loved. Even though, Taurus, you may have felt something was going on that you couldn't pinpoint. Yes. Taurus, you put a lot of work into this, a lot of time, energy, effort, affection into this connection. You wanted to hang on to this, even though deep down you felt something wasn't quite right. Wow, cards are jumping. Ten of Coins, yeah. So you were in a long-term situation. You put a lot of time, energy and effort into keeping this stable, keeping this partnership strong, only until you realized that your partner was being overindulgent. So let's have a look at the Nine of Cups. That for me is overindulgence. We've got the Moon there. Yeah, the Devil. Now, I don't know, Taurus, whether or not you were with a Capricorn and you realised this person was simply Saturn shadow energy, Or I don't know, Taurus, whether or not you recognize that your partner, whoever they were cheating on you with someone else and it was a shock. Page of Swords. There was a difficult message of truth. And I feel that two people went sort of head to head in this. Cards are jumping. Two of Coins. Because they were either juggling you with somebody else, or Taurus, after a massive argument about them being overindulgent, I think you sat on the fence for the longest time. What do I do about this? What do I do about this? The Magician. I feel, Taurus, you might have felt this person was trying to manifest some kind of deception. Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini energy. Or Taurus, you may have tried to pull everything together and manifest some form of reconciliation. So what you're thinking about now is a choice that was made. You've either chosen to seek legal counsel to end what has been a very difficult cycle with someone who was unfaithful, or Taurus, even though your partner was strategic and you sat in the 10 of Wands with all this stress, you too have made a choice to reconcile. Let's have a look at the Lovers for my Taurians. The Knight of Wands. Okay. So Taurus, you may have accepted an apology from a partner who sat in the Knight of Wands. You may have accepted an apology, Judgment, or there might have been an issue with a Sagittarian with Judgment and the Knight of Wands. You made a judgment call here, Taurus. This is someone very wise. This is you doing a lot of thinking about the situation. This is not a snap decision that you've made. You've thought about this for quite a while. And I think the decision was very clearly, do I patch up this relationship? Do I end it? Yes, because you knew the truth with the Ace of Swords. The truth came out, or you sat your person down and said, okay, I think I know what's going on. Let's have a serious talk. Yeah. What was the truth? What was the truth? The Seven of Swords. That there was deception. There was deception. Okay. Now, I don't know, Taurus, whether or not your person admitted and got very emotional and said, I'm so sorry, Taurus. It was a one-off. It will never, ever, ever happen again. I love you. I want to be with you. And you've made up. Or whether or not, Taurus, you decided, after some careful thinking, to close the book, to maybe move into divorce, separation, and to sit in self-love. Everyone's situation will be different. But in the immediate future, we have just that. We have you sitting, enjoying a glass of wine, feeling at peace, feeling as if the drama's over, the truth came out, you've made a decision, and either this is you and your partner reconciling, getting the love back, maybe moving into a honeymoon period again, or Taurus, this could be you in the immediate future meeting someone new, which might be totally unexpected. You could meet someone new on holiday, for instance. I saw someone sitting outside with a glass of wine. You could have taken yourself away on holiday after the ending of a relationship. Or again, your partner may whisk you away, wanting to patch things up. Whoever is in the environment is doing a lot of soul searching about their life. This could very simply be a Virgo, or with a hangman, they could be a Pisces. This is someone who is embracing change. This is someone seeing their situation differently, or this is someone wanting to move into a different energy. And it's a humble energy they're sitting in. Whether or not this is someone new, whether or not this is your partner that you're reconciling with, they're sitting in a humble energy. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Ace of Cups and the Hermit for my lovely Taurians? Thank you, Michael. I'm hearing the 4th of September. I'm seeing a lot of people in what looks like an auditorium. There's a sort of standing ovation. I don't know whether or not this is symbolic, Taurus. I don't know whether or not you two have successfully reconciled and you're giving yourself a quiet pat on the back for not behaving in too rash a manner. Okay, it was a one-night stand. I'm not going to end my marriage over that, right? Or Taurus, whether or not this is you proud of yourself that you had the courage to end a situation. Now, I don't know. You could be meeting someone new. You could be meeting somebody at a concert, at an event. You could be. Let's have a look at this Hermit energy. Let's have a look. The Hierophant. So Taurus, this could simply be someone thinking of you with the Hierophant energy. Somebody could feel a very strong spiritual connection with you. Or this is your partner, Taurus, that you've reconciled with, who's thinking about the concept of marriage. What's on their mind? The 3 of Cups, reconciliation, celebration. Or you could be meeting somebody, this person, at an event. Wine may well be flowing. This is really beautiful energy, guys. The Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, this is someone who may believe it was destiny that they met you. Or this is someone, Taurus, who is looking back, recognizing that this happened for a reason. Maybe, Taurus, to appreciate you as a partner. This could be your partner thinking to themselves, wow, not many wives would have taken their husbands back after that, and Taurus did. You're very strong, guys. What's this person's energy? What's their energy? Oh, Page of Cups. Now, Taurus, either this is someone, and this will be your partner, who's apologized to you. They could be talking to you about your kids, okay? Maybe you decided partly to patch things up for the sake of children. This could be someone, if you're of the age, Taurus, who wants to extend the family. If you've patched things up with them, they may be talking about wanting another child. Or Taurus, this is someone who is simply showing an interest in you. What is this person thinking about? Cards have a lot of energy. The 10 of Cups. Taurus, either we're looking at a straight up reconciliation. We're looking at somebody who's recognized that the love runs very deep between the two of you. Yes, maybe. If you've been together for a long time, things weren't as passionate as they used to be, but in marriages that happens. In long-term situations, it's pretty normal. Or this is someone, Taurus, who's meeting you and they're immediately thinking, Taurus would be my 10 of Cups. I've met the person I've been looking for. What are you thinking about, my lovely Taurians? What's on your mind? Temperance, maybe a Sagittarian. Or what you're thinking about now, Taurus, is I feel relaxed, I feel at peace, I feel as if I've healed. Everything is nice and calm in my life. Yeah, Taurus, you're so relaxed at this point of time, so relaxed. 6 of Cups, you are thinking about the past. I don't think you're sat in sad nostalgia. Because with Temperance, this is angelically guided. You may be looking back thinking, gosh, hasn't time flown? I don't know where the years have gone. It might simply be, Taurus, that you're assessing your life, you know? The High Priestess. For some reason, you may be thinking of a Pisces or a Cancerian. Or Taurus, you're thinking about the past, but you don't want to talk about it. You're thinking about the past, but you don't want to bring up maybe painful memories from the past. Because now you're happy with the energy of the sun. Everything was illuminated. Or Taurus, something came to light. There might have been a conversation with a Leo. But Taurus, at this point, you're happy. You're looking to the future. You're not dwelling on what was. There's a little part of you that's sat in nostalgia, but you don't want to talk about the past. And you're looking ahead. Let's have a look at the energy between you two, whether or not this is you and your partner patching things up, whether or not you are meeting someone new, Taurus. The Fool. Now, if you've reconciled with your partner, Taurus, this is both of you admitting that you might have been a bit foolish in the past. If anything, Taurus, I don't think you were foolish, but your person may have said, you know what? We took this relationship for granted. We didn't protect this connection. You, Taurus, may say, I know that I should have been a lot more affectionate with you, a lot more loving. I should have recognized that you felt left out in the cold in the marriage. Your person may have said, yes, but I should never have cheated on you. I should never have moved towards somebody else. Or Taurus, if this is new love, you're meeting someone who is ready to take that leap of faith and a risk. This is someone who is ready for a relationship. So, what you're hoping for is the Star. This is healing and a wish come true. And the outcome, Taurus, is major change and transformation. Yes. I feel the angels and the archangels have a hand in this. I feel there's going to be a huge sense of peace, peace within your soul, peace within yourself, and a cleansing of your energy. It's as if the divine is washing you clean of any murkiness you had to deal with, any stress that you were under. They're bathing you in light, Taurus. This is the most beautiful final card for you guys. So let's have a look, Taurus, at the Death card. Six of Swords, yes. Moving to calmer waters. There's no stress here, Taurus. This is you totally at peace. Totally at peace, Taurus. How beautiful. Page of Wands. I don't know why. I'm looking at this star and I'm hearing the Star of David. I don't know why. So, Taurus, I mean, this is really good news. Or you and your partner are flirting with each other again. You're getting the passion back. You've learned a lot over the last few years, Taurus. I'm dealing with a very mature Taurian here who knows their worth. Someone, though, who would not want to take risks. You may have taken risks before, Taurus, in other areas of your life, and this is you thinking, it never worked out. Let's have a look. The Empress. Yes, Taurus, this is you. Taurus, Libra energy. You're strong, you're powerful. You've taken charge of the situation. Whether or not, Taurus, you've ended things with your person and you're healing and you're meeting someone new, or whether or not, Taurus, you've decided after a lot of reflection to patch up a long-term situation. Maybe you looked at what you'd have to lose. It could be hurting children emotionally. It could be a lot of money being wasted on lawyers' fees. And you've decided it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it to end your marriage. Whatever situation you find yourself in, you know you've made the right choice for yourself. Yes, guys, the Strength card. You may be communicating with a Leo, or you may be concentrating on your health, Taurus. You may be thinking, all right, now is the time for me to take control of me, my life. and look at moving into a less stressful phase of my life. It may be, Taurus, this is you also holding back from saying anything that would open up a wound, or this is you holding back from doing anything impulsive. You're very quiet at this point of time, Taurus. Yes, guys. Justice. You may be communicating with a Libra, or you may feel that you've finally received justice in ending a situation, or you're thinking about the fact that you've managed to balance a situation out and you haven't done anything that you'd regret. This is you in a place of calm and a lot of reflection, contemplation about the past. The Emperor. So Taurus, we have the Emperor and the Empress. Now, for some of you, you are clearly patching up a marriage. And this is you and your Emperor getting close again, talking things through, but deciding not to dwell on the past. This is reconciliation. Or Taurus having closed out a cycle with somebody who was unfaithful to you. This is you meeting this new person, and something inside you tells you that they're your true divine masculine. This could be you coming across your true divine twin, which of course would lead to major change and transformation. Suddenly realizing you're on the twin flame journey. So do we have a final card for my lovely Taurians? This is a beautiful, very spiritual reading, I'm feeling, guys. Yeah, wow. So apt, we have the World. There's a lot of angelic guidance around you, Taurus. I feel this is celebration, closing out a cycle, opening a new cycle, completion, but very happy. And I feel the angels have been guiding you through this. Yeah. So Taurus, let's ask Archangel Michael for his closing message of guidance. Here we go. Archangel Michael, what would your guidance be, your advice for my lovely Taurians who resonate with this? Thank you, Michael. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. And the prayer reads, please help me clearly see, feel, hear, and know the divine guidance that I've asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come shining through me for my own benefit and for all those around me. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So, Taurus, it may well be that if this is you patching things up with a partner, what you've realized is this was the right thing to do. Okay, everything's going to change. You two are going to move into a beautiful new cycle. You're going to put the past behind you. If, Taurus, this is you meeting someone new, don't be surprised to understand that there is a very strong spiritual connection with this person. You could be on the way to reunion in the 3D with your true divine twin. So guys, I'm leaving this gorgeous reading here. Take care of you. And of course, I'm sending love and light your way and many blessings. Bye, Taurus.